So the day is the 6th of October 2020, which means that I am officially 2 years sober. 2 years since I've had a drink. 2 years since I made one of the best decisions in my life. And it comes at quite a good time as well. You know, it was a couple of weeks ago we set the record for the North Coast 500, doing that in the fastest time ever. And I hope people can understand the significance of those two achievements, you know, and understand that they're totally related. Like, I wouldn't have done that a couple of weeks ago if I never committed to sobriety. You know, it's interesting for me now, even like making a video about this, because this is not a big deal for me. It's like, you know, sobriety is just, there's certain habits in my life that I need to follow, and I try to follow for my health, for my well-being, and for my cycling, and, you know, for the goals that I've got. Sobriety is by far the easiest. Like, you know, I don't think about it. It's just no part of my life. I just don't drink. Like, I'm just a guy who's sober, and I don't think about alcohol ever. I stopped counting a year ago. You know, I only realized recently it was going to be 2 years, because we're, you know, just coming up to it naturally. But it's so easy for me now, and it inspires me actually, because there's certain habits that I still struggle with and that I'm still yet to master, which I'm going to master. In particular, food, nutrition. I need to get better with that. And I remember how hard sobriety used to be for me. It used to be like so hard, and that's why I failed so many times. But I've managed to master that and to make it something that's really easy. And now my big focus going forward, just for honesty and transparency, you know, a wee bit of vulnerability, no try to make it like I've totally cracked everything. I still struggle with food and nutrition. That's the next thing I need to focus on. So for the next year, that's my big focus, is nutrition and food. But I have mastered sobriety, and, you know, 2 years sober. All I will say is, to anybody who's been where I've been and struggled with alcohol or addiction or things like that, I promise you, it's the greatest decision you'll ever make. It doesn't mean everybody's going to go on to set records and stuff like that, but you never know. 2 years ago, I certainly did not think I'd be where I am right now. Keep moving forward. 2 years sober.